Hey, what's up guys? Just thought I'd show you this one, a really interesting one this. We are on the map Estuary. I am in my Shiratsuyu and Bob also, who you met before, is in his Akazuki. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to push into A. I don't really want to go into A, right, only because experience have told me they normally go from 12 o'clock on A, the A cap, possibly down to about the 9 o'clock round there, and they tend to go on an angle. But what I want to do is I just want to head to A, and I just want to wait until my torps are loaded, and then what I can do is I can fire my first lot of torps, I can press T and then fire another set of torps and then push them out, then I'll go in. And as you can see in the chat, Bob also has got RPF and he's just like pinging where his RPF's going. Now we did say about what we're going to do, which actually worked quite well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hover around here and just see what turns up. So as you can see, I've got Bob also behind me. Now in the chat what we were saying was who's going to talk first. I told him my talks weren't ready yet, so he's talked. And he's sent his talks where his RPF was indicating round there. So now my talks are done. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fire where I think they were and then press T, and I'm just going to hold off on my other talks. And there's the DD that was picked up by Bob Olsen's RPF that he fired his torps at. But I'm just going to hold off on them. I'm going to reverse into the cap now. And what I'm going to do is, while I'm reversing, what I want is, I want to make sure I've got an escape route. Whenever you're doing destroyers, make sure you've got a way out. Now, the position that my ship is in, I'm actually quite vulnerable because I'm square onto them and you don't want to be. So I'm going to start moving my ship round, and then maybe I have got an escape route if the torpedoes do pop up. And I did find my second lot there, only because Bob also said that his RPF was pinging around there. But they are just torps, just to let them know, look, you know, you've got a destroyer here. If you want to come to this cap, you'll have to contest it. So I've got 20 seconds left to actually cap the area. As you can see, the CV's going up for the Colorado, I think. And there's the Benson, and I did manage to get a torpedo on the Benson as well, which is a really big help. Took him down, you know, 9,500. Now what I'm doing is I'm just backing up. I've actually got the cap, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward, then I'm going to turn to right or to starboard. And what we have to try and do is try and get rid of that Benson as quickly as we can. And as you notice on the minimap as well, there is a DD, is it Gavedny? Yep, going into sea. But there is an Icarus there, so hopefully you'll be able to deal with that DD. And now my torps are up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and scout A, just move forward. Now what I'm thinking here is, all that's at A is a DD, a Benson, which has been hit by one of my torps, which has got about 6,000 health, I think it is. And a Colorado. Given the force that we've got here, they don't need me here. Right? They've already got Bob Olser, who's in a destroyer. They've got the North Carolina there. They've got a Bayern. We've got a Bayern. We've got a Nelson. We've got King George as well. So yeah, so we've got a really good force here. But what actually happens is they need a force at sea to stop their advance, or to slow it down at least. Which is why in the chat I put heading to sea. Because if you have a destroyer at sea that can fire the torch through and maybe hold them up, you know, I think that'll be a good strategy to do. And as you can see there, the Benson actually came back round to engage, which kind of surprised me really. And there's the Jervis. So I'm just going to open up on him with my guns. Now the guns on this aren't all that great. They're not, it's not a gunboat. They are good guns if you use them properly. So I use them to finish targets off. You know, if there's a low health target, I'll just fire my guns once and then finish them off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this island and I'm going to go into sea because it's being capped and we are a bit thin on the ground there. There is a King George, Baltimore and a New Mexico there, as well as a T-61 looking at the minimap.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
So here we go. I'm going to come round here now. And as you can see, the battleships now are starting to threaten sea, really, aren't you know, the Warships there. So we've got 2 Warships, we've got a Bismarck and a Ashitaka, I think it is, judging by the minimap. So as you can see there, that Warship is pretty much dead. He's got fires all over him. And there he goes. So now what we've got is we've got a push of 3 battleships here. Now the T-61, he's come out and he's really close to the Warship. He did get his torps off. And hopefully them torps will hit. There we go. And he got him. So now that leaves Bismarck and the Ashitaka.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go up and then I'm going to use my torps and just see if I can get rid or hit or just help these battleships out, these friendly battleships that are around me, and maybe get rid of this Bismarck. So I'm just lining up a shot, just seeing which way he's moving. So if I my first set to his side, I press T for my torpedo reload. And then I'm just firing it straight, just in case he starts straightening out. And then I'm just getting a little bit close now. So what I want to do is I just want to turn away. I don't want to be detected. I'm just checking my torps, which honestly my torps should have been a lot better. The back set I should have done at the other side. But he is going down. And the carrier drops on him. Managed to get a hit on him. He is damaged, got 1000. So this is where my guns come in handy. So all I'm going to do is just fire once. They are quite good guns and quite powerful. And then I managed to set him on fire and destroy him.
Enemy battleship foundered.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can do a run on this other battleship. Now I do have 25 seconds ish for me torps to reload. I'm just checking, see which way he's going. Now, at this point, I'm kind of out of position, to be honest with you. I don't really want to be up here. What I want to be, where I want to be, is in the middle of the map round there, controlling the caps. So what I've done there is I've just launched my torpedoes. Hopefully I hit him. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a complete circle, then I'm going to go down through the sea cap. That's where I want to head. The Jervis is quite low health, I think. There is a Hipper and an Independence. So hopefully we can hit this battleship. I'm just checking my torps. Not really too sure they're going to hit. Again, that was a bit of a misjudgment really. But he does manage to take one, which is there. And I managed to get him on a flooding. Now he did heal before, so that's a perma-flood. And the damage counter is still going up, so he's still flooding. I pop my speed boost because I want to get to sea quite quick. Then I'm going to go to guns on him just to finish him off. And there we go.
Enemy battleship found.
Because I knew the percentage there of being detected after he died was very low, which is why I used my guns. But now we've got these fighters to contest. Now there's the DD. Now I knew the DD was low, and he is quite low now. He's only got 832 HP, so one shot from me guns will kill him. So now we've got 2 caps, they've got 2 caps. We've got a sizable lead. As you can see on the timers, it's going to take at the current state 5 minutes 8 seconds for us to win, where it'll take them 8 minutes 2 seconds to win. And just having a look on the minimap as well, that fire that's coming through is coming through from the DD. So I know it's roughly in between the 2 islands, round about E7 area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go up through the islands, hopefully spot him. The carrier's keeping me spotted with planes. The AA on this ship is actually quite good, considering its stock. There's his smoke. Because it's a Royal Navy smoke, it won't last so long. I didn't really want to push in there just because of the torps. So what I'll do is I'll launch torps through there, just see if he's still there. I'm spotted anyway, so I may as well go to guns on him, see if I can hit him. And again, the fighters are coming. I want to try and get rid of that single fighter there so I'm not detected. But it is taking its time. But hopefully I can shoot it down. And there we go, shot it down. So now I get undetected. And so I know that my concealment is better than him. Now judging where them shots are coming from, he's left here and he's in D. And I think he might be going to stay with his Hipper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop round and I'm going to go and try and cap B if I can. Because I think they're going to push C. Now unfortunately my torpedoes are just heading straight for that island. So I can't really shoot my torps yet. So I'm just keep sizing him up, just locking onto him. Now the torps will go past the island. But he is turning. Now I think what I should have done was fire torps there really. But with the spotter plane there, you know, it just spot me torps anyway, so I didn't really feel as if I should have done it really, because he'd have just dodged them. Now unfortunately the New Mexico is quite low health, and I don't think he's going to last that long.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and push into B, hopefully get a bit of a lead. There's the DD. So they are going to start capping C. Now, because they've killed the New Mexico, right, they've got the lead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cap B. Now, I know at this stage that I need a kill. I need to kill that DD. Right, otherwise, they win. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cap B. And then I'm going to go down the 5 line, just passing the island. When I cap it, and then hopefully the DD will come through that gap. Here we go. I've nearly capped B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost over there and try and get there as quick as I can.
Victory is in sight.
And as you can see, the timers now, we've got 3 minutes, they've got 2 minutes 20. I need to kill something to win this. So I'm hoping that the DD is going to come through here, which is why I've got my guns ready. I've turned my AA off so I don't get spotted. But unfortunately I get spotted. I fire torps there, I press my boost, my torpedo reload boost. He is going to turn. And again, I should have done them more on the other side, closer to that island. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kite away. And the reason why I came to this side is, if I'd have gone to the other side, they can just back off. They can just go the way that they're going, you know, cap all the things. I need to engage them. And then the CV is going to keep his planes over me, keep me detected. They know where I am. I don't know where they are. I turn my AA off to go stealth. If he brings his planes back, I'll turn them back on. And again, I'm detected. I turn my AA back on, manage to shoot a plane down. And if you have a look at the scores now, you know, they've got less than a minute. Got 50 seconds. There's the torpedoes, so I know that DD is round here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go past here, and then I'm going to kite away from him. I know my detection is better than his. I'm going to get my guns. I'm going to shoot my guns at him. All I need is one to hit that, and then bang, and then look at the scores. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to repair, and I'm going to kite away, and I'm going to wiggle that ass as much as I can. So yeah. And that is about it. So I hope you liked it. I will leave the links down below on what I got and things like that. So I really do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And thank you so much for watching.